Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Attorney Brenton Boyce. I am your professor for this semester. This class is criminal law. That is CRJS 312, Section 1. This is an online class, so it's 100% online. I will be posting. Let me put my phone on vibrate. I will be posting my lectures online, and we will also be meeting weekly for Zoom calls. So that way, it's actually mandated now that I have to do what we call synchronous instruction, meaning real time instruction. So I can't just post lectures and keep it moving. I have to. I'm going to do that as well. But also I have to make myself available in a, I guess now, virtual classroom setting, so you guys can ask me real time questions and we can go over the information in real time. So we're going. I've set, because it is online, but I've set our meeting time for Mondays at 6 p.m. So, and there'll be, the meetings will be via Zoom. So you'll get every week you'll get the information emailed to you, or sent or attached in or announced in Blackboard with the Zoom information, the Zoom login information. So you'll get that every week. So every Monday at 6 p.m., just make yourself available. I do understand it is online, and you may not be able to make every one. Now, your Zoom attendance, and we'll go through that in a minute, it is worth 10% of your grade. So we'll go through the semester schedule and the grading allotment in a moment. Once again, my name is Professor Brenton Boyce. Just a little bit about myself. I did attend North Carolina A&T. I got here in 1999, fall 1999, where I majored in economics. Graduated in 2003, spring 2003, with a degree in general economics. Sat out a year and then decided to go to law school, which was my passion. I always wanted to be a lawyer. Um, Attended North Carolina Central School of Law, where I became a lawyer. Graduated in May of 2007. Started practicing law at a small firm here in Greensboro, and transitioned from that firm to the public defender's office. I did that for about 5 years. About 4.5 years. Then transitioning back into small private practice in Mecklenburg County, or Charlotte, North Carolina. Did that for about a year. Then I decided to start my own business, start my own firm. And I moved back to Greensboro to do that in 2013, and that's what I've been doing ever since. As a matter of fact, you're looking at me now live from the confines of my law office. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I do for a living now. Been teaching at A&T since spring of 2012. So now we're talking 8 years. Wow, it went by quick, and I got old quick. Um, but I've been here 8 years teaching in the criminal justice department, and I've loved it. Actually, I'll go ahead and admit I like it better than practicing law. It's very fulfilling to be able to sow into the lives of Aggies as they're pursuing their dreams and going out here trying to find a career and sometimes find themselves. So it's good to be a part of that guidance, kind of portion of one's life when they're trying to figure out what they want to do, and giving them some advice. So it's been very fulfilling. Now, my office hours. So even though this class is online and all my classes are online this semester, I opted to actually teach some of them online. I mean, some of them in person, but I ended up getting, by luck of the draw, got everything online. But I do want to make myself personally available. Um, uh, in I guess physical office hours. And my office hours will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, not Friday, from 4 to 6 p.m. So essentially, that a couple of hours Monday through Thursday, before I meet for whatever class I have my Zoom meeting at 6. So I will be available in my office. If I'm not available, I've left contact information on here, because here and there I'm running back and forth from my law office to my office on campus. So my office hours in my office on campus, like I said, Monday through Thursday 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. But if I'm not in when you come by, in the syllabus, I've left you multiple numbers because this is an online course. You can't be expected to call the department and always reach me. But what you can call my law office, and you can call my mobile line. I left both of those numbers in the syllabus. So the syllabus is very important. This is the syllabus. This is the most important document you're going to be dealing with over the course of this semester. Super important because this is an online class and I'm not in front of you in person where I can touch you and say, hey, do this, this is due then, and this is due, or when it's due. Or I can't always tell you what's coming up in real time. Now, Zoom is going to help, but because this is an online course and you're going to have access to me, but not the same access you would have to me if we met once a week or whatever in person. So that means your syllabus is very important. I've designed it. I literally went through calendared, went through the days and did everything. So it's designed so that we only do things on certain days of the week. So I designed it so you can expect something on this date and you can expect to do something or be somewhere on this date. So there's no guesswork in it, and we're not all over the place with the syllabus. So we're gonna follow it, okay? So please either print this out or make it readily available. I guess if you guys have tablets or cell phones, make sure you at least have it. Well, I've only provided it in the PDF format, so just make sure you have it readily available so you can look at it if need be. So when in doubt, I'm open. No such thing as a stupid question, but most questions that you guys may want to ask me, the answer is probably in the syllabus. So please review your syllabus. Don't wait on me to tell you and walk through everything. Just review it. I will walk through a lot of the stuff, but please review it on your own. Like I said, it's nothing like reading it yourself. So course description. Of course, this is criminal law. This course covers the history, evolution, principles, and contemporary applications of criminal law. Topics include substantive law, classification of crimes, parties to crimes, elements of crimes, matters of criminal responsibility, and critical theory of crime. The prerequisite listed for this class is CRJS 100 and 200. So, what are our student learning objectives or outcomes? What we call SLOs. One, we want to be able to come out of here with the ability to use analytical thinking skills to evaluate information critically. In other words, I want you to be able to analyze things and use things that you've been given to analyze hypothetical situations and answer and possibly answer questions. Or, in other words, I'm going to give you something and you're going to have to be able to give it back. Now, you're not always going to just be regurgitating what I give you. Sometimes you're going to have to do what we call practical application. You're going to have to actually apply what I give you. So it's not just telling me what I told you, but it's applying what I told you. So that means it has to be a deeper understanding than just call and response. Two, we're going to apply multiple modes of inquiry, including quantitative and qualitative analysis, to formulate, describe, and evaluate and solve problems. In other words, we're going to use what you're taught to solve problems and answer questions. That's the short way of saying it. And three, last but not least, we're going to apply legal writing skills to answer actual and hypothetical legal questions. Writing skills. So, like I said before, I'm going to give you bodies of law. I'm going to teach you things. Then I'm going to ask you to apply it. I'm not always going to just tell you to tell me what I told you. I'm going to say, hey, this is what I told you, and this is what I taught you about it. Now, here's a hypothetical situation. Given what I've taught you earlier, what is the answer to this hypothetical situation? Is this person guilty of this crime or not? Is this crime, as it's written on the books, in the law books, is it constitutional? So I'm going to ask you questions like that. So you're going to have to not just give me back what I told you, but you're going to have to actually apply what I told you to a hypothetical situation and answer a question. So most of those situations, the way you're going to really do what we call practical application in this course is you're going to write. I'm going to give you a essay prompt. A fact pattern is going to have a call of the question at the end. It's going to be a thick fact pattern. Somebody dies, somebody gets killed, or there's some law that has, something happens. And I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to put you in a situation and say, is this person guilty, or is this law constitutional? Should this motion be allowed or denied or whatever? So I ask you a question, and you have to apply what I taught you to the set of facts I gave you, and only the set of facts in the four corners of the page that I give you, to answer the question. And you're gonna have to answer it in a legal writing format. So writing is very important. It's not what we call this class is what we call persuasive essay writing, and it's not necessarily what I would call research-based writing. So there's no research format, ALA, or any of that stuff. You just have to answer an essay question, and I'll delve more into it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna post a whole writing workshop just on persuasive essay writing and legal essay writing. So we're gonna talk about it in further depth. Okay. The required text for this class is Contemporary Criminal Law by Matthew Lippman. And the fifth edition is the newest edition. So there's one, but I'll allow you to have, and it's cool to have anywhere between the first and the fifth edition. As a matter of fact, a lot of times when you see me, I'll go and pull it out now. When I'm teaching, a lot of times I'll be teaching from, I want to say this is the second edition. So I have older copies of the book. This is the book I started with. So I always go back and I cross-reference to make sure we're teaching the same things. And I just like the way the book is organized, and it's easy for me to teach out of it. But there's still good law in this book, and we're still teaching the same principles. So it doesn't matter. So you can get. I would say you might want to start, because I've never seen the first edition. But if you're going to get an earlier edition of the book, I would say start with the second edition of the book. But the university bookstore has the fifth edition. That is the official book for this class, so that's really what you're required to get. So of course, other required materials for the class are, of course, have to have a computer, laptop, or we're doing Zoom, so at least a cell phone and internet access. All the exams we do in this class are online. Of course, we're not meeting. It's an online class, so you have to have a computer. Other suggested readings or text, like I said, earlier editions of the textbook. Like I said, the newest edition is the fifth edition. So anywhere between the first and fifth edition, those can help and kind of supplement your learning. What else? Let me see here. Also, I put some other stuff. Maybe a Black's Law Dictionary, U.S. Constitution, and maybe a dictionary. You won't need that much. The book provides everything you need, but I just put those things in here to them because they might help you out. Okay. Grade allocation. So how do I grade in this class? Course grades are based on a weighted grading scale of 100%. Grading consists of 5 things in this class. What we call synchronous learning attendance, or Zoom, your Zoom attendance. I will be taking attendance via Zoom. Then the classroom discussion board participation. So you only have one discussion board for this class, and it's up. It's actually up now. It's just a self-introduction. Tell me about who you are. I have like 5 questions, and that's worth. And we'll get to what that's worth. Then you have 2 writing assignments. So it's like I said, I'm going to teach writing, and then I'm going to also have you answer questions, and I'm going to test you via writing. So you're going to have to turn in 2 writing assignments. Now they're not long, drawn-out 20-page papers. They're essays. So you're going to get an essay prompt, and you're going to have to answer it. You're going to have a week to do it. So you're going to get it on one day of the week. So you'll, in this class, let's see, you'll get it, and it'll be due the following week on that same day of the next week. So you'll have a week to answer. So, it's never 20-page papers. I'll require at least 2 pages in my essay, in your essay answers or your submission. So just answer the question. You don't have to go, you don't have to do any citations or anything like that. Or any ALA or ML, I think it's MLA form, any what do you call it? Research paper writing format. It's just an essay, so you don't have to worry about all that stuff. So the 2 writing assignments, then you'll have a midterm exam and you'll have a final exam. So the Zoom attendance will be 10% of your grade. So in this class, let me see how many Zooms do we have. I want to say we have exactly 12 Zoom meetings in this class. So the way I'm going to calculate your Zoom grade, so because we have 12 Zooms, I'm probably only going to count maybe 10 of them and say how many Zoom classes did you attend out of 10, and that'll be the grade, the 10% of your grade. So if you attend 7 Zoom classes out of the 12, or we'll say 10, that essentially gives you a couple extra chances to get extra points towards your 10 points. So if you attend 7 Zoom sessions, then your grade out of 10 will be 7. So that that'll be 7% going towards the 100% in your final grade. Then we have the discussion board, which is up now. It's just one discussion board, just telling me who you are, just a self-introduction. I've introduced myself, so I would like for you, it's only right for you to speak back and introduce yourself. That is worth another 5 points. Then we have the 2 writing assignments. Each are worth 10%. So if you total those together, that's 20%. So you have, let me see, 15% plus 20% total. That's 35% so far. Then we have a midterm, which is 25 questions, and it's also worth 25% of your final grade. It actually has an additional extra credit question worth an additional 5 points, so you can actually earn extra credit over the semester as well. But the midterm exam is worth 25%. So if you add that together, now you got 60% total. And then last but not least, we have our final, which is the last 40% bulk of the class. So the final does weigh heavily. It's worth 40%. So my midterm and my final are all multiple choice questions. I'll just tell you that now. And the final is going to be 40 questions with one additional extra credit question worth an additional 5 points that can go towards your extra credit. That can go towards extra credit. So if you don't do well, so I can tell you, people take the hits in my class where it sometimes gets ugly. Where you see a lot of red on your paper, it's in the writing. Because I'm real strict and I want to teach good writing. And you'll see. So even if you're not the best writer, I know everybody here is not trying to go to law school, be a legal writer, but that's just what I require. I teach the class, so I make the rules. So your legal writing, I'm going to grade that. I'm going to grade it objectively and be I'm going to keep it real with you. If you're good, you're good. You're going to get good grades. If you're bad, you're going to get bad grades. If you get the point of what the question is in your own key, you're going to get a good grade. If you're not anywhere in the ballpark, you're going to get points deducted. I'm also going to post my writing rubric as well. So you're going to get my rubric and a post on how I grade as well. So all that's going to be posted here soon. So look at those. I think it'll be very important for you to know how I grade. So sometimes when people take hits in their writing, they may get lower grades or something like that in writing. You can always make up for it by doing well on your multiple. So if you get everything right on your multiple choice, on your exams, your midterm plus the extra credit, that'll be 5 points that can kind of soak up whatever you didn't do well on. Same thing on the final. Also, this is optional, but I may offer I may extend the opportunity for extra credit via an extra credit writing assignment towards the end of the semester. That can also soak up and clear some things up for people that may have may have missed something or didn't do well on something. So you can there's a chance. So even though I'm going to grade hard, there are chances to win. I'm going to give you every chance to get a W, and that means win in the class. Okay. Course policy. Blackboard is the primary online instructional and course communication platform. Students can access the course syllabus, assignments, grades, and learner support resources. Students are encouraged to protect their login credentials, complete Blackboard orientation, and log on in daily course. So everything's Blackboard, and Blackboard's also connected to your university email, not your personal email. So I know you guys have the Google based or Gmail based
aggies.ncat.edu emails. So that is a Google-based email. So you can literally log on to it and connect it to your phone. So that means anytime I upload something or put a new announcement in Blackboard, I always click to send an email. So you'll get an email. Matter of fact, I know when you get the emails because even as the creator of the content, I get the same email you get. So I know the email goes out. So make sure you're checking your university issued email. That's your aggies.ncat.edu emails. And then also check Blackboard. So everything that's due in Blackboard, when I click on it, it's gonna go to that email. But just make sure you're checking your Blackboard anyway. Email and Blackboard. Um, let's see. Attendance and participation, as I said before, we are going to have Zoom meetings. So like I said, you are getting graded for it. So of course we're not in person, but I will be taking attendance on the Zoom. The COVID-19 policy. So of course we're not really meeting in person, but I have made myself available with in-person office hours. So in the syllabus, I included the COVID policy. Our university essentially has a no touch and social distancing policy, and you must wear a mask when indoors on campus. So just make sure you have your mask on. Make sure you're practicing all the social distancing and the hygiene requirements as well. Wash your hands, sanitize, because nobody wants that Rona. There's also links to the student handbook in the syllabus. What else? Student conduct and discipline. We're not going to have that problem, but it's all ironed out here in the syllabus. Now, let's get to the instructional, the assignments and the academic calendar. Now, today is August 19th, the first day of classes. This is essentially now the only Wednesday we're going to be dealing with each other. So the way I designed this course, we are only interacting with each other on, let me see, every Monday. So every Monday we got something going on. And then so every Thursday so Thursdays is when I post new content. So what I want to do, if I post a new lecture or given a reading assignment, there's always going to be a lecture attached to the reading assignment. So I know next Thursday I'm going to be posting chapters 1 and 2. So that means I'm going to post the online lectures for each chapter, and that's going to be your assigned reading. So that means you're going to be able to look at my lecture and read the assigned material, and then we meet the following Monday on the 31st for a Zoom discussion, and that's when we talk about it. That, like I said, the Zoom discussion, it is part of your grade, so it's not mandatory. It is mandatory. It's mandatory in the sense that if you're not there, it'll hurt your grade if you're not on the Zoom. So we do our discussion board, which is essentially like tantamount to our class meeting. Our class meets every Monday at 6. That's our Zoom. So our class meets every Monday at 6, and I'm going to give you stuff every Thursday. So that's the class cycle. So Mondays and Thursdays are important for this class. Mondays and Thursdays. You get something on Thursdays, and you either are giving me something or you're meeting on Monday. So go through the course calendar. Of course, today's Wednesday, so this is the only Wednesday where I'm gonna be giving you something. I'm gonna be posting this syllabus discussion and course introduction, and a writing workshop, and also the first discussion board is up now as well. That's the only Wednesday we're gonna be dealing with each other. Monday we have our first Zoom. That's August 24th. Where we're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you further, talk to you guys in person. Or on Zoom. I'm sorry. Then that following Thursday, the 27th. That's when I'm gonna download the first chapters of teaching, and you're gonna be responsible for reading those first 2 chapters, and then we'll meet the following Monday for Zoom discussion. That's how it's gonna go. Thursday you get something. Monday we meet about it. Then let me see. Then once we get to October 1st, I'm going to drop chapters 8 and 9 on Blackboard. Then we meet that. Then instead of we do a discussion, a Zoom discussion that following Monday, that on the 5th, and on the 8th, which is normally when I give you stuff. I'm going to give you the midterm. The midterm is going to be posted on October 8th, and it's going to be up. October 8th is going to be that's going to be a Thursday. So it's going to go up Thursday, and it's going to be up until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So it's Sunday, October 11th. So your midterm, you don't have to take it in at the same. You have to take it in one sitting, but you don't have to take it. You don't have one day to take it. So it'll be up like 7 a.m. on October 8th, and it'll be up all the way through Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that gives you a window. Now don't sleep. Take the exam, okay? Take the midterm. Then the following Monday, per the syllabus, we don't meet. Then we get back to it on the following Thursday, the 15th, where I start downloading my lectures again, and you have reading assignments. So that's why the syllabus is so important. Then what do we have? You have writing assignments due as well. Your writing assignments will also go out and be posted on Thursdays, and they'll be due the following Thursday. So your first writing assignment it's going to be posted on Thursday, September 17th. And it's going to be due the following Thursday. Let me see. I'm getting calls. People love me right now. But it's going to be due the following Thursday. I'm sorry, no, it's going to be posted on September 10th. Thursday, September 10th, and it'll be due on the 17th. So anytime you get a writing assignment, it's due exactly a week after it's posted. So just remember that everything's due via email, and I'll talk more about what I want, the instructions and stuff like that. You got a second and writing assignment. I'm trying to make sure we point out all your assignments. November 5th, your second and writing assignment is posted, and it's due, of course, the 12th, which is the following Thursday. So that covers your the only one discussion board, your 2 writing assignments. Of course, your Zooms are every Monday. Right now, we only got one Monday off, and that's October 12th, because it's right after the midterm. Nothing to talk about. Give you guys a rest. Chill out. Now, the last assignment, and we talked about the midterm, the last assignment will be the final. The final will be posted. So, the semester's weird because actually the last day of class is that Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. That's the 24th. Also, dormitories close at that time too. So I know campus is going to be crazy. In certain situations, you guys are going to have way more to worry about than taking my exam, because you're gonna have to move off the yard, move away or whatever, or leave for the break. Because essentially, when you leave for Thanksgiving, that's it until next semester. So all your exams and stuff, everything's gonna be online and everything. So once you leave, once we close down for Thanksgiving, campus is shut down until January. So because of that, and I don't want to catch you guys in that kind of helter-skelter moment when everything's going on. Our final Zoom will be Monday, November 16th, and we'll probably talk about the course and do a final exam review. Talk about what the final exam is going to be made up of and what it's going to consist of, and how it's going to go. And the final exam will be posted on that Thursday, November 19th. So instead of waiting for the exam schedule, the final exam is going to be posted on November 19th at 8. I'll probably put it up at 7 a.m. So it'll be up first early in the morning on that Thursday. And you'll have through the last day of class to take it before it becomes, then I'll have to give it to you during the regular exam period. So if you want to get that exam done and get it out of the way, so that once you move away from campus and you're done with the semester, you leave for Thanksgiving, you're done. That's going to give you that opportunity. Now I am mandating it, but I can't mandate it because the university has a set exam schedule. So if you're not able to take the exam on the 19th, or during that window between the 19th and the 24th, I can't deny you. I still have to allow you to take the exam during the university exam period. Our exam period is going to be December the 7th. Like I said, because it's online, it'll just be up from December the 7th at 8 a.m. And it'll be up until that night at 11:59. So so if you wait till the exam to the one exam day that's allotted for the university, you're only gonna have one day to get that exam done. As opposed to if you do it when it's posted on the 19th, you have that window of like 5 days from the 19th through the close of class to get it done. So that's just giving you guys options because I know how weird it is. And if some of you guys are going to want to take advantage of getting done early, so I'm going to give you that opportunity. I'm not making you do anything, but it would be good if you got it done, okay? And then why would you wait, okay? That is the schedule. So that's the syllabus. So I plan to have an enjoyable semester. It's different. It's different not having that energy. There's energy in the class when you guys are sitting there and we're going back and forth. I'm talking, pacing, walking around. So it's going to be different. I'm used to being face to face and being physically in front of my classes, and it is different, and we all have to get used to it. Now, for right now, this is the new normal, and we have to adjust so that we can fight this vile virus and disease that's out here affecting us. So without further ado, have a great semester and just go by the syllabus. Print that thing off, okay? I'm not about killing trees, so if you don't print it off, at least have the PDF readily available on your phone. But always go to the syllabus. When in doubt, syllabus. I'm not gonna spoon feed you because I'm not in front of you to spoon feed you, right? You can email me or whatever. That's cool. I'll respond within 24 to 48 hours. But just dig in that syllabus. There's nothing wrong with printing it out and having your syllabus. You're supposed to. All right. So everyone be good. Bye bye.